Good people across the interwebs. This is your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi. And it's time for a proper update since the last update I made, hardly anybody could hear what I was saying since I was playing pinball. This one is a little bit more focused, so therefore the only thing you're going to hear in the background will be the fan. So as you can tell, we're halfway through August. A lot has been going on in my life. More likely, trying to get things situated as far as the system goes. Getting myself reestablished as a person, among other things. We're going through some legal issues with Tenkai House because of what happened early this year, and we're finally getting around to having the matter settled. So that means a lot has been going on as far as what's going to happen and how it's going to be handled, and pretty much we're hoping that it comes out to be a positive outcome. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to end up as a positive outcome. So here's to hoping all that mail that we've been getting will stop after that. As far as LPs are concerned, well, let's see. Aside from when I'm working on my computer, as far as emulators are concerned, well, for one, Kingdom Hearts is finished. So just this weekend, I'm just going to be posting nothing more than Kingdom Hearts videos because that's all I've been working on over the last few couple of weeks, among many other projects I've been working on since. Another new Let's Play is going to be up this coming week, and I can say it's a precursor to a series that I'm already doing. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see. I have another series that I plan on working on, but I've been on a break because I've been cycling through a lot of series for, say, September and October, and most of what I've been working on is on PS4. So therefore, as soon as it gets close to, say, the 31st of this month, I will start showing what I've been working on for September and part of October. But I could say September has a lot of content coming in, so I'm just letting you guys know it's going to be content heavy. Aside from all that, I'm still working on October's batch of Let's Plays, as well as what I'm still working on now. So, like I said, I am cycling through what I'm still going through with Kamikame. Because as I said, I'm giving everyone the benefit of doubt that I'm going to pretty much finish up one last game for Kamikame. Because I finished quite a bit for this year, and, you know, through all that's been going on, I might as well just do that and just say, you know what, here we go. Man, I've just been holding. Seriously, I've just been holding on to a lot of Let's Plays that should never be held on this long, but I'm finally getting around to it. That's the most important thing. So, for one, Oh, hell of it. I'm just going to be working on, from this moment on, Shining Force Neo. I'm bringing back Tales of Symphonia. I'm still doing Shaq Fu. I'm also doing Clannad. I will also be doing Shuffle. I'm still doing, for October, Danganronpa. I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through as we speak. Just I have to get around to working on a couple more videos and find time to sit down and make sure I do it right. Even if, and like I said, I'm going to cut out certain parts of Danganronpa. Mainly, there are two sequences I'm basically going to cut out because technically you don't really need to see me go through the entire sequence. I'm just going to show it once, which is going to be on the first trial, and then the rest of the time I'm going to cut it out to where you see the solution in its entirety, as well as the final part of the trial, which is the bullet time battle, which I'm going to cut out as well because it'll take about a few tries to get it right. So the only thing I'm going to leave in is like the finishing blow, to where my side is winning rather than you seeing me go over and over and over, you know, see me retry it over and over. But just for the first trial, I'm showing that off. That's the first trial only. From then on, it gets cut out to where you see the comic sequence and the ending of the bullet time battle. But that's not like the only game I'm doing for October. I'm also, like I said, I've been doing a lot of recording off the PS4, and I have one that's finished for September. 2 is going to be an add-on to September, which might lead into October. And 3 is going to be like companion. Well, it's not going to be a companion piece, but it's going to be related to the theme in October. But that doesn't mean that's only going to be the only ones. I got quite a few games I'm pretty much going to do for October, but for the rest of the time, I'm going to be working on some stuff for 2019. So if I bring some old projects back, and trust me, I got a lot of old projects I need to finish. Some I'm just going to basically start up fresh. Because of the Steam Summer Sale, I managed to get a few games that just are in need of redoing. Such as Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, and I also got Episode 2 and Rhapsody Clash. So I got quite a bit of that to work with and to do because, well, throughout this whole entirety, I still gotta make some content, regardless of what's going on afterwards. So I'm gonna say it like this: after everything that has been dealt with, that has been going on through the course of this year, and through going through some transitions, as it were, well, the only thing I ask is that, for the benefit of you out there, just pray for me and continue to support me as far as the channel and what I plan to do as far as the future of the channel goes. Okay? Let's see. Now for 2019, the only title I have lined up for 2019 is going to be one in which I showed earlier, and I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a long one, and it's going to be a Tenkai project. So therefore, it is right after Earthbound. Then there's going to be another Tenkai project following Earthbound. So hopefully that'll get me in gear to do even more of the Tenkai project, because I've been so busy with life that technically it has brought me away from what I've been doing. But that doesn't mean I forgot about you guys. It only means that things are going to change, and I'm going to change right along with them, but not by much. So that said, I think that's it. Because even though I had made my list on Facebook, I really should make a list of, well, no, I have my list already made. I just need to write it down. But as far as what I have for 2018, the rest of 2018, what I started, I'm going to finish it along with everything that I'm working on right now. So what I got on my tab list, because y'all see my tab list, I usually have like five walkthroughs. I got 4 or 5 walkthroughs, but it's gonna be something. But like I said, the only game I have finished right now is Kingdom Hearts. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I gave up on the 100 Acre Wood. I mean, to me, it's just like, okay, it's a mini game area in which it's to a world you have to seal, but it's too troublesome to actually want to seal it, because all it is just a mini game world, and all you're doing is just putting Pooh's memories together. That's all you're doing, and it's taken from the original book from A.A. Milne, so therefore there's no real reason for me to actually say, oh, I had to break my ass for one ability. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're doing it for. One ability. You have to play the minigames in order to get this one ability, and you have to meet their prerequisites. And I'm sorry, but I'm not breaking my ass over that, in which I could just basically say, you know what, we'll do this. If I really wanted to, I could have very easily just put Codebreaker on and just say, you know what, all the worlds are sealed. Game over, we're done. No, I can't do that to you guys, no. But I do have in Kingdom Hearts, how I'm going to do it in this order is basically 1.5, which is Chain of Memories. 2, and 2.8. Because I'm just going to do it like this. To me, I'm just going to do 5 games, and then it'll lead into 3. Even though there are other games with the Kingdom Hearts lore, I feel the only ones that need to be shown are the ones that sort of fit in to what's going on with Sora. Not with what's going on with Roxas, even though Roxas showed up in 2. it's just, everybody trying to make sense of Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, don't even, please, don't worry about it. I have another game. I have a few games in pre-order that I'm going to be picking up. One such game is Shenmue 1 and 2. And I do have the original Shenmue, which I think I may do as a stream at one point. But I think until everything has simply quieted down to a point which I can focus on doing a proper stream, that's going to be on the back burner. As far as Shenmue 1 and 2 goes, that's definitely going to be a Let's Play. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a Let's Play. Cause aside from other games that Sega has released, and I have two of them, 3 I should say, that I plan to get. Aside from Phantasy Star, starting with 4 Universe. How I'm going to do Phantasy Star is like this. 4 Universe. 3 1 and 2. But I'm not going to do standard fare with 1 and 2. No, I have the Sega Ages version of 1 and 2. So I'm going to do that version instead of the ones that have been notoriously been hard as all get out. I'm not going to do the Genesis version because really there's no point in that. Plus, come on now. If they made a simpler version of it, I'll take the simpler version over the hardest balls version. Thank you. Okay. I mean, it just makes sense. Let's see. Another thing. I do have a lot that I need to share because, like I said, there's a lot of series that I plan to do, and it might not be instant, but it definitely is on the list for 2019. Making a comeback for 2019 will be the trilogy or the quadrology. I think it's a quadrology. Yeah. 2019, I will bring back the Quintet. The Quintet Enix saga of Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. I've not done Terranigma yet, but I will bring back Soul Blazer and Illusion of Gaia. So I will do that. I'll probably find some time to record a few episodes just in case if I squeeze enough time in there. It might be for November to the new year. Coming into the new year. And all I can say is, yeah, that's going to be a lot. I'm going to try. The key word is try to finish. Because I know I have a few other titles that I want to do. Considering that I now have on hand Nintendo. I got NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Game Gear, and I've been looking at a few titles that have actually caught my interest because of the channel I watch sometimes. You know it. It's a playthrough channel known as Nintendo Complete, and there I don't know. I seem to find better inspiration there more than I find it from Cubex 55. Namely because there's so much more out there in the retro verse than you will see in the modern game verse. So therefore, I know I've been going on 2018 and 2017 and the like, but sometimes I just want to bring myself back to when gaming was simple, or at least moderate. If not simple, it was very moderate. Another thing I plan to do is I plan to bring back the Izzy Versus series. So therefore, I only have, like, say, 2 games that I feel I need to take on. And they're both from Konami. And they are The Goonies and YY World. And mind you, they have only 2 things in common. There were only 2 games. And they were both on Nintendo. And I have some history with the Goonies. YY World, not so much, because it was basically a crossover game. So I've heard about it. I've seen a walkthrough of it, and I am going to actually try it. Cheats and save states provided. Because remember, Konami, they don't play fair, so why should I play fair? Okay. Let's see. Something else I need to talk about. Yes. Another thing. As far as books are concerned, I actually have another copyright that I found somewhere in, well, not somewhere in my room, but it was just right there. Right here in my room. Which goes back as far as 2008. So 2008, I have a copyright. And I plan to basically turn it into a book. So one of my future plans, as far as what I plan to do outside of Let's Playing, one of my future plans would be to get my books out properly. One would be the Legacy of the Seven Stars series, because there are many people who want to see more of. There are plenty of people who really want to see more of this series. Even my neighbors, one of my neighbors really wants to see. They want to have a copy of it. And the only thing I could do is just say, yeah. And the only thing I would have to do is order batch. Just order batch or just order a few. And they would have to pay. You know, the usual thing. But aside from that, I've been busy actually reaching out to people in some form. With some help. And for what it's worth, I feel there's been a great change welling up inside me. And for everything that has been going on, I feel that this change is going to help me grow stronger. Not only as an individual, but for what I do in my life as well. And for that, it is totally worth it. But as far as everything else is concerned, step by step by step. So I have to basically work through it step by step, and properly get my name established. And for what it's worth, I feel once all this is going on, once all this has been settled and everything, as far as the house and beyond that is concerned, once everything is settled, I think everything should work out just fine. So with that, oh man, not even 30 minutes, but it's 25, going into 26. Um. So yeah, film reviews and whatnot. Yeah, expect to see that in the coming weeks ahead. And for what it's worth, you'll enjoy them. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll question why is he why. If you guys know me as well as you know me, as well as you think you know me, you know why you shouldn't question why. Okay? So, yeah, I'll see you next time with more great content. And look forward to seeing the new Let's Plays Monday. Okay? So until then, take care. God bless. Senpai's blessings be upon you. And may the hand of God be with us all. And I'll see you next time. Till then, I've been your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi, and I am out. Have a great week.